Why not at the weekend? Signe had asked. Saturday they go out, Sunday they're hungover, and then Monday, Ivan suddenly remembers all the guys he believes Annette must have been flirting with. Signe had been silently watching the dark landscape, the trees bending in the wind and the rainwater falling, waiting for her to muster the courage to face her own story. This was her first shift as a temporary transfer from the station in Holstebro to Tistel, and she had decided that the wisest strategy for now would be to keep her ears open and her mouth shut. The station manager in Tistel had taken one look at her and teamed her up with Dennis, a surfer dude who grew up in Hanstholm, and who in his late 20s had abandoned his dream of living off the waves and joined the police instead. He was in his mid-30s now and appeared to be at peace with his decision. Although he was wearing a uniform, you could still sense the surfer boy beneath the surface. His weathered skin, the long blonde fringe cascading over his defined face, and the discreet golden ring in his ear contributed to making it easier to imagine him in a wetsuit or in a t-shirt and flip-flops, rather than wearing the light blue shirt which was part of his workwear. Sometimes she has a go at moving in with her sister in Tistel, but she always returns. They love each other. It's just that Ivan has certain days when he can't quite find the boundary between true love and his hunting rifle, Dennis explained, interrupting her thoughts. And what usually happens when you get here? I take his rifle back to the station, and then Ivan comes round to collect it in a few days, and he's back to his old self again. Signe stopped herself from asking whether that was in accordance with the rules. In the outlying districts, they needed things to function on a day-to-day basis. In a small community where everyone knows each other by name, that network of any police officer who doesn't display a certain flexibility would dry up as quickly as a jellyfish on the beach on a hot summer's day. Dennis seemed like the epitome of discretion, and he didn't bat an eyelid when he got sent on patrol with Signe, who, as an investigator, should have put this kind of work behind her years ago. She was grateful that he didn't ask why she had suddenly ended up here. She was happy not to have to share the dreadful story of the smouldering war that had broken out between her and Mas Varto from the very moment he was put in charge. Initially, Signe had tried to fly under the radar and just stay in her office with her partner, Martinus, whenever Varto was around. She had to surmount her reluctance just to be in the same room as the man who, years back, had put an end to her youthful plans of creating a life